So that's me, and I am getting ready to do this road to guitar mastery. But before I can do that, I have to warm up. Greetings and welcome to day 46 of Road to Guitar Mastery, the ongoing show where I attempt to master the guitar by breaking it down into its most fundamental pieces. I was having a little difficulty this morning with lines 3 and 4 of the Mastery Marathon, so I thought I would show you all a cool way to address this. I set the metronome to my gold tempo, then started by strumming only the accents in straight eighth notes. Since the ultimate goal would be to strum through the whole bar, I decided to break it up, as I do with everything in the show. I would alternate between strumming the static notes to strumming the moving notes. This allowed me to isolate the individual challenges with the exercise, so I could later glue the pieces together. This approach works great for line 4 as well. For the rest of today's episode, I wanted to talk about how to find the weakest link and ultimately where to go with a practice session. So far in this show, everything I'm practicing can fit into the category of 3-note descending patterns. This category can then be broken down into 3 possible accent choices. An accent on the first note, the second note, or the third note. To decide which of these to practice, I would play all 3 patterns and find the weakest link, or which pattern was the most uncomfortable. For me, that was the third accent pattern. This accent pattern will now be my main focus area for the next few days, or however long it takes to get that pattern to the same level as my strongest pattern, which is pattern 1. Once you pick your accent pattern, the web then extends to finger shapes. You can either practice all finger shapes together on one string, or just pick your weakest as we did before. If you want to run them all, I would suggest moving between each shape after 4 reps of the accent pattern. After this, you can move to 2 reps and then finally the hardest, which is 1 rep. Ultimately, you want to be able to play all accent patterns with all fingers at your highest speed. For today's bulk, I'll be focusing on this particular finger pattern, considering it's the hardest for me. When you break down these practice elements, it becomes easier and easier to know exactly what to practice so you get the most bang for your effort buck. Thanks for tuning in to Road to Guitar Mastery. If you'd like to further support this show, a link to my Patreon is in the description. Well, I hope to see you all on the next episode. Take care, everyone.